Hi Gemini, welcome to your July 2021 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Gemini. This will not resonate with every Gemini that watches this message, and as this reading is general, not every single message in this reading may be for you. Please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Gemini, I suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Gemini. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Gemini and cross watchers that energy is fluid. This means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Alright Gemini, let's get started. I'm already feeling like throat chakra energy, like it's hard for me to, I do this introduction a million times, and for some reason, I stumbled on my words. There's just something someone hasn't been telling you or hasn't been completely honest with. So I'm getting that feeling for some of you, definitely throat chakra blockage. But let's go ahead and see what the cards have to say. Okay, so sometimes I get visions when connecting to the energies. I saw a wishbone, one of those things you hold either end and see who gets the bigger half and they break it off. So I feel there's someone that has wish fulfillment within this connection with you, Gemini, or wish fulfillment over you. And with that throat chakra thing, maybe it's not being completely honest, but I also get this sense of nervousness. Like bringing up a conversation, wanting to ask you something, or just generally being really nervous around each other or around you. I don't know, and it feels very different. They're not usually like that with everyone else, but when it's you, they just are nervous. I don't get it. But let's go ahead and see if that's just a small message or if the cards have anything else to say. What does Gemini need to know? You deserve love. Yes, you do. You are lovable. With this Archer here, big time Sagittarius energy, you could be connected to a Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. Does not have to be the case in order for this reading to resonate. And then make the effort. Ooh, okay, Gemini. So great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And then you are lovable. Okay, Gemini, what I really feel with this is that you guys have been connecting to someone and you were unsure if they were ever going to make that move, if they were ever going to ask you that big question of commitment, of, being your man, being your girl, just really taking it to the level that you're really hoping from this. But every time they hang out with you, the more and more they feel pressured from within themselves to do something more about this. But I don't know why it took them so long. Maybe there was divine timing. There were some things that were happening in someone's lives that they had to settle first. But really, this is about building up the courage. And now's the right time. Whatever was happening, whatever was blocking, those have been removed. And now, Gemini, they're more than convinced you're the person that they love. You're the person that they want. And they're pursuing you. They're going to be very dead set on having this connection with you and making you theirs. That's really what I feel. A commitment, an opportunity, even like a declaration, even just telling them how they really feel about you. And it feels like a masculine energy that is needing to step up to the feminine energy. Again, we're talking about energies, not gender or sex, but whatever you identify with as being dominantly feminine or dominantly masculine, DM, DF type of thing. The masculine, I feel very, very strongly, is finally ready to match the feminine and do something about this. I feel as if they want to ask you on a very special date, whether that is like a special night that they have planned for you, or they want to take you like on a weekend getaway, invite you to something very special. Maybe they're going to invite you for something for the 4th of July, or you have plans for the 4th of July, or a different holiday wherever you live in the summertime, whatever you celebrate. Maybe they want to invite you to like a friend's birthday party, and that's where they're going to have this type of conversation. But regardless of how this is going to go down, it's going to go down. And they're more dead set on having this with you. Now it's time to make the moves. So let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. Woohoo! 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. There's no doubt in their mind that you give them the 10 of Pentacles. Aries had this crossing their reading as well, so some of you could have Aries in your chart. You could be dealing with an Aries. Wow, yeah. They haven't been upfront about this with you because I don't know if they're still trying to feel you out, Gemini, still trying to make sure that you really are the one. And, you know, with you, they're kind of shy. And it's weird because I get this fire energy and I get a lot of earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. And maybe they're just kind of cautious and picky with who they decide to have a connection with, a relationship with, especially with the Knight of Pentacles. They don't just, you know, talk to anyone. They don't just give freely of themselves to anyone. And you've met all their criteria. They're very picky about their food, about what they like to do, and specifically who they date. And you're everything they want with the 10 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles. This is the offer they've been wanting to make. And for some reason, I don't know, whether they kind of chickened out, they got too nervous. It was like there was multiple chances and multiple times you really thought this was going to be it. And they just kind of backed out. But they know now, without a doubt, they want this with you. Strong earth energy. They want to ground this. But they haven't revealed it yet. Oh, sorry. I got a new table. It's kind of high up, so I do apologize for that. But with the 4 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, I mean, they don't have eyes for anyone else. And they could be very attractive physically. People could flirt with them. But since they've had you in their life, they don't look other ways. They kind of even like told people to back off, or, you know, I'm with someone right now. Even if you guys aren't even like committed per se, they've told people that just to get them to back off so they could, because they only have interest for you. I don't know why I'm picking up on this, but someone has very sexy underwear. And even if it's just boxers or boxer briefs, they're like nice quality, tight fitting, I don't know. And also, someone really likes white wine, Chardonnay. But yeah, it's time for this offer. It's time for the next step. And this may surprise you too. Or if it doesn't surprise you, you know this was coming, but you've waited too long and we're kind of wondering if it was ever going to happen. So let's get started. Crossing this, 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So maybe you could have rising in Virgo, or maybe like a moon in Virgo perhaps, but I mean, you're everything they want. Why would they pass up this opportunity? You are financially pretty well, you're hardworking. Some of you have your own businesses or your own, like you do your own work for yourself, whether you have like I'm hearing like a shop on Etsy for someone, like an online business maybe, or just your own type of what is it called? Like a stone and mortar type of shop. You're just independent and successful, but you have been looking for someone to meet that energy, that boss type of energy. And they do view you as someone that they can have it all with, that they can take home to meet their family. They'd be impressed, they'd be happy. You may already met them and they do like you. But they want their 10 of Pentacles and they see you as being the person that could give it to them. I just heard make out on the couch. I don't know if you've recently had like a make out session on their couch, or that's, you guys watch movies, it gets a little Netflix and chillin', and it goes from the couch into the bedroom type of thing. I don't know. And also someone has like a very large art piece above their couch in the living room. or it could be a tapestry maybe. But regardless, you're the one that can give them the Ten of Pentacles. They know it. Now this is what's interesting. What's crowning this, Seven of Swords, and I'm not surprised with this, with the like throat chakra energy. You know, they've been very passive. They've been cautious. They haven't been revealing their strategies, their plans with you, and you felt like they really weren't speaking on their truth, on what they really wanted from this. But I'm not feeling like, you know, a liar energy that some people feel with the Seven of Swords. I definitely do feel that at times. I'm not feeling it here. If someone is, you know, cheating on you, ghosted you, I don't feel this is your reading, especially with the Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. But I do feel that for a while they've kind of kept you in the dark. They haven't told you their plan. They haven't told you their visions, their daydreams of having this Ten of Pentacles with you and what their strategy really is. Let's go ahead and clarify the Seven of Swords so we can really make sure of this. Knight of Cups, Pisces energy. The Hierophant. Yeah. You know, there's a strategy here. They want to like make sure everything is as perfect as it can be, or maybe that's why they've used excuses before, is to not ask you out or not ask you for this commitment yet, because it's like they wanted to wait for that perfect moment, but there really is no such thing as that perfect moment. If you feel this way towards me, if you want this, then act with your heart and start doing the damn thing. Taurus energy, very strongly, also Capricorn energy for me as a reader with the Hierophant. But, you know, they've been giving off a different signal and communicating differently than how they've been feeling in their heart for you. That is very clear. And then Temperance, divine timing, yeah, exactly. Maybe even for some, you know, they weren't expecting to catch feelings like this for you, Gemini. I don't know, it's like you guys have been dating for a few months, I'm feeling. I'm even hearing 5 months, so maybe since, what would that be, like February, March type of era. And already they see this going somewhere. But again, waiting for that right time, waiting for that opportunity, and really how that's kind of been biting them in the butt a bit, because as more time went on and they didn't make the effort, you thought they weren't interested. But that is not the case at all. And they've been planning how they're going to ask you out, how they're going to, you know, propose this offer to you, give their heart to you. This is someone who's not very emotionally expressive. So this whole idea of, you know, finally showing you how much they care, it's been kind of hard for them. Not that it's an excuse, but it's definitely something where they feel uncomfortable with. They're definitely taken outside of the box with. But for you, it's worth it. Big plans here. Because what's reading this is the Four of Wands. Aries energy. So, I mean, they really feel you're the perfect match, the perfect partner, the one that can build a future with, grow a future with. Again, this person is not the player play it type. And this person is actually pretty mature. I don't think they're like super old or there's a huge age difference between the two of you. It's so great, but it feels more that like they know what they want and they don't want just a fun time. They want someone that they can have a family with or just a long-term partner with. And finally, they feel they've met that person they could have it with. They have a lot of fun with you. Again, this person may be a bit buttoned up, but with you, they laugh a lot. They are very adventurous with you when it comes to being intimate, that they're not quite with everyone. Different positions, long sessions for some of you. But yeah, with this Four of Wands, they just feel it's right. You feel it's right. They just had to finally make the effort to do it. In the recent past, we have the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. So this is the realization, I think, and feel with this, Gemini, that finally they're ready to have this. That they're ready for commitment. They're ready for stability. They're ready to make this grow, to make this work. And this person, again, like they are very, I don't know, the word that came up was business-minded. They mean business. And they're not the type to BS with you. Maybe they haven't been fully upfront of where they can see this going, but trust me, if they didn't want to have a future with you, they wouldn't hit you up. This person's that type of person who is very serious and very dedicated. I also feel like they've been thinking about what it would be like for you guys to move in together, to have a place together. But, you know, with this imagery too, with the woman behind the pillar, like they wonder if you're ready. And maybe that was kind of what they were struggling with too. What if I'm the only one that really wants to take this to the next level? Be in a relationship when the other is not so ready. And maybe that's kind of the excuse they use too, to not really fully go for it yet. But now they know it's time. I keep on looking back to this Temperance card. I'm also hearing someone's like redecorating their house or remodeling their house. That could resonate with someone, or someone's like an architect or a real estate agent. So random, but maybe that'll resonate with someone. What you need to know about this situation, Gemini, is the Knight of Pentacles. This person has been taking their time, without a doubt, right? And some of you, because of the time they've taken, it's like, are they ever going to do this? Am I wasting my time? But no, if it's been slow, it's because, like I said, they're very picky, for one thing. They're very dedicated, they're cautious, and they want to make sure this is real. I don't know, maybe in a long past, they were kind of more single, but they don't want to be single anymore. They're trying to find their other person, their other partner. And that's why they're going to offer this to you. They're going to offer a commitment. They're going to offer a relationship. And I think they sense that you have some type of idea, I guess, that maybe they're not interested. Maybe I should move on. And that's lighting the extra fire under their butt to do something about it too, if they've picked up on that from you. So, to see the likely outcome of all this, what is likely to happen, what is likely to unfold, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, Gemini, I will pull a card from this Hidden Truth Oracle deck. I'm going to see what they haven't told you, what they haven't said. Anything that could further clarify or add more info to this reading, to this connection. I knew exactly what I was doing. And my life is not as together as it seems. So interesting. I mean, yeah, I feel if it's been taking a while, it was for a reason. And it wasn't for the reason that they're not interested, that they're interested in other people. No, there's a strategy behind everything this person does. And when they plant seeds, they want to make sure it grows to where they would be happy with it. And there's not a doubt that you make them happy, Gemini. There's not a doubt now that they can see this going somewhere. So know that if it's been taking a while, there was reason behind it, there was a strategy behind it, but it's not going to be that way for much longer. And my life is not as together as it seems. I feel with this, like, financially they could have it all. They could have like a nice career just like you, but there's that one thing missing in their life, and that was romantic companionship. And for a while, I really do feel that they were lonely until they met you. And then everything seemed to click. Everything seemed to make sense. And they're not going to let this opportunity pass up with you. They want their Four of Wands, they want their Ten of Pentacles, and they know you're the one to give it to them. So to see how this is likely to unfold, I'm going to go ahead and draw a card from this deck to see the likely outcome from this. And I'm also going to pull some oracle cards as well to just dive deeper into this connection for you. Anything else that you need to know about this situation, about this connection for your greatest good and highest clarity. If you'd like to join me there, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Gemini, I hope that this has resonated with you in some way. If it did, please let me know. Drop a comment below. Hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Want to win a free 30-minute reading with me? If you're interested in receiving a personal reading from me, which I give one personal reading away to a lucky subscriber, I don't do personal readings elsewise, but I do want to give back to you guys in some sort of way, so I'm re-holding my contest to select a lucky subscriber to win a reading from me. If you're interested in entering how you could your chance to win a reading, open up the description box, scroll down a little bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there in case you're interested. I love you, Gemini, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Gemini.